General Hospital's father teases that the actor who plays Julian Jerome William Defoe has stated that Willow will never return to GH. That makes sense since the character Julian is said to have passed away after his confrontation with Sonny Corrento on the bridge. But anything can change. What we want to say is William may subtly return after an invitation from GH at the moment. William is said to be quite busy with his schedule, so it is almost too difficult for William to carry out project. In several interviews, William expressed that when William was still in GH, when the character Julian he plays was thought to have died, William was asked to leave GH. But the problem is that at that time William was extremely passionate about acting, so William wanted the program to give him the opportunity to stay on GH longer. But in the end, William still had to live with regret as the program did not give William another chance. But what if this happened again? This meant that if the show opens up about whether William wants to return to GH with a new character image, it is likely that William will agree. William is even willing to reprise the role of Julian, because Julian has always been passionate about acting. As long as someone gives William a script to continue the character Julian that William once played, or a new character, William is ready. Fans know that Julian makes his first appearance as a villain Cyrus will not manipulate. At that time, Julian was the fear of many people. It was Julian who caused an explosion and caused at least 2 people to die in that explosion. Many people were also injured about what Julian did in the past, and Lulu Spencer was one of them. But the haunting of everyone in the town soon ended. When Julian was presumed dead after the bridge collapsed, even William's body was found later, and everyone determined 100% that Julian had no sign of life. But somehow William's sister Ava Jerome would be the one to dig up Julian's grave. Thanks to Ava, the evil Julian was once again revived. There have been many theories put forward. It's very possible that Julian never died. And before the bridge collapse occurred, Julian and Ava had discussions. They planned for William to take some medicine that, when introduced into Julian's body, would cause Julian to temporarily stop breathing. And by the time everyone finishes burying Julian, it will also be time for Ava to secretly save her brother, then let him live with a new identity outside of town. But Julian is not willing to let his enemy live freely in town, so Julian begins to plan his revenge on Cyrus, and Julian decides to return to town to carry out the plan. But Ava was very afraid that Julian would commit many crimes again, so Ava was the one who stood up to stop Julian. The problem is that Ava is not strong enough to fight Julian. Julian's ending for Ava is to continuously cause trouble for Ava. It seemed that Austin Rutland Hoge's death was caused by Julian, although Ava knows this fact but cannot denounce her brother, and Ava also knows that Julian assisted is dangerous. But Ava goes against her thought that was proven when Ava tried to protect Julian again by coming to live at Sunny's house to manipulate Sunny psychologically. From there, Sunny had hallucinations and lost control. The ultimate goal was that Ava wanted to send Sunny to prison. Only then will Sunny not discover Julian's assistant. If Sunny knows Julian is alive, Sunny would definitely kill Julian again. In the end, it's unclear whether William will really return to GH or not, and whether William will appear as his old character Julian, or as a new character. All is uncertain and will soon be reviewed in the upcoming episode on GH.